Hello guys, I hope you have been well. So it has been a long time before I uploaded something. So I have moved away from discrete element modeling and finite element modeling. Now I'm going to density functional theory, and we are going to use something called CASTEP, not VASP. VASP is another density functional theory for first principles calculations. But today I want to show you guys on how you can do compiling in Windows system, Windows 10 and Windows 11, and then you have to install Ubuntu, because CASTEP needs Ubuntu so that you can compile it and you can run it. Even just like VASP also needs Ubuntu or Linux, but the good thing about CASTEP is that you can run it from Windows using a Linux-like environment. So for today we are going to learn how to do this. So first, to install Ubuntu. To install Ubuntu, you can go to this link here. Go to this link to install Ubuntu in Windows 11 for Windows 11, or for Windows 10 you can follow this link in step number 5. But before you install, you must make sure you have the latest version of Windows 10 or 11, and you must enable virtual machine platform from the control panel. So just easily come here, do click control panel like that, and then go to programs, turn Windows features on and off, and then scroll down, check this one, virtual machine platform, click OK, wait for the changes to apply. Because I've already clicked mine, nothing will happen. Check for the changes to apply, then reboot your system, and after that you can go ahead and install Windows 10 and Windows 11. So make sure that for Windows 10 you can do it from Windows PowerShell, run as an administrator, and type this wsl.exe -- install d Ubuntu. Now for this part, it's very easy. You can install from Windows 11, that is if you cannot install it directly from Microsoft Studio. But you can just click Studio here. Studio, I cannot see it. So yeah, as you can see, I have Material Studio, but that is for another job. Microsoft Store, sorry, it's not Microsoft Studio, Microsoft Store. So you come here, and then we'll search for Ubuntu. You can easily search for Ubuntu, but you can search for Ubuntu and install like that. So you can search for it and make sure that you install. It's not there, so you can install this one. You can just click that one and say get. But now just know that this one you cannot update it. Once it's like this, you cannot update it. So that's why I propose going directly to WSL, Windows System Linux, Windows Subsystem for Linux. I don't know what it means, but WSL for Windows. So once you install Ubuntu, make sure that you follow all the steps for Windows 10, for Windows 11. I'll put these links in the description. Don't worry, even the codes I'll put them so that your work is just copy paste. So just do everything as shown, and now we go directly to CASTEP. Now for CASTEP, for you to install CASTEP, you must get the uncompiled code from the CASTEP team, and don't ask me for this code because I will not give it. It's part of the agreement. I'm not going to share it with anyone, the source code. Apply for the license. It's easy. It takes just up to 1 week. They are very fast in responding. So once you get the license, you'll get a file. You'll get this file. This is what you will get. Now for this file, you cannot unpack it in Windows 10. You cannot just unpack it. So you can unpack it through Linux system. So you first create a folder in directory C, and then that folder, name it CASTEP, because we are going to refer to this folder. Whichever way you want to name this folder, it doesn't have to be CASTEP, but it's good to remember where it is, because we will always refer to it in the Linux environment. So install it like that, and then copy your CASTEP 22, that file that you have downloaded, CASTEP 22.11.tar.gz. It's actually .gz, but the Z part is not there. you come here, right click, properties, it's too slow. Properties, you see it's .gz here. So you can even archive it using WinRAR, but you have to run WinRAR as administrator for you to unzip this one. So you can do that, or you can use Linux. So do this, copy that into that folder, and then now once you have installed Ubuntu, now we need to tell Ubuntu that we are working on that specific folder, the CASTEP folder. As you can see, you need to use this command cd /mnt/c CASTEP, and you put it in the Ubuntu system, in the Ubuntu window. So that is what you do. So let me launch my Ubuntu. So I've already installed. So what I do, I just come here, I copy this, right click to paste, and then you just do that. And once you do that, you go to that folder. So we want to see what is in that folder. Once you click ls list, you see that we have all these files. These are the files that I have put inside there. So these files are already there. So ls, you just click it. So we're already on that folder. If I put another folder that is not there, for example, I put cd maybe cas, it will tell you it's not there. So that is an error. So it does not exist in that path. So you have to make sure that the way you name that folder, you have to call it like that. So once you do, type ls and list the items in that case. Now in this case, before this I did before compiling. So I had only that one file, castep.22, that file that I have 22. So sorry for the hyphens and whatnot. So but I believe you are following. So as you can see, that file is here. So these are the files that I added. As you can see, the highlighted one are inside other folders, but the ones on that folder that I'm referring are here. So now we continue. Now untar and unzip. So tar command is this. If you get an error, try this one. So for Windows 11, I realized that you just remove this hyphen, remove it, and now you'll be able to untar the CASTEP file. So a lot of data will start printing, and you might find there is some operation not permitted. As you can see, operation not permitted. So if you browse into this folder, if we go and check this folder in castep.22, so let's open this using WinRAR, and we browse to that specific folder, and then we'll see what is there in test. So you'll see that there are these ones. So if we come here, we see we have utilities, cube, for none, in test, let's say longer and whatnot. So you will find that this is the folder that the items that are here, the ones that we cannot get access to, and you'll find these are pseudo potentials which have already been done, which we'll cover in the next tutorials. So if you browse to the folder that has been extracted, you'll have a folder like this. Once you extract this, you'll get this folder. Once you use the tar command, if you go to it, you'll find that those are still there. The longer file, they are there. They have already been extracted. It's just an error, which I don't know why it's showing that error, but it's already extracted, so don't worry about that. So if you get this error and maybe it's not doing what you want it to do, just use WinRAR, run WinRAR as an administrator, and zip everything, and it's okay. Now we have CASTEP folder, which will look like this after opening. Once it's new, you'll have like this without any build up or anything. So as you can see, we have even the test file, the bin, the obj. The obj file, the obj folder, sorry, is the most important. And also we have this make file and also make install. So make file, make install, so these are very important, but make install is not here. The readme install, you cannot open this one using the normal reader. You can use Microsoft Visual Studio to open it and learn some things from there. But basically what you are going to do is what I'm doing here, what you are going to learn. Or maybe if you are a coder, you can do the rest. For me, I'm just a simple engineering student. Now the next thing, now we use this command. this command to you paste it without going to any further. Just take this command, paste it here, and press enter. So many files will be generated. And then if you get this error, libopenblas-dev not found, dev not found, try this, the second one. Try this one. So I'll also put these ones in the description, but for me, I like to run both the commands. I'm going to lose nothing, so I run all of them. So in case there are some packages that will be missed to be installed by this first command, I use this the second one. So I run the second one in case, so no harm done. So if everything is there, it will tell you everything is up to date. Now when this is done, run this sudo apt update, and then after that finishes, run this other one. This one will install the MPI. MPI is for parallel. If you have dual core, quad core, CASTEP will use this package to do dual core installation. So as you can see, I had done CASTEP 20.11 version. So that is why I got this error in this window here. So now go to the folder containing CASTEP. Now we go to this folder. To browse to this folder, now you come here, you add cd. So you say cd and then you say CASTEP. So this is the one that has been, so it depends with the folder that you have put. It depends with the folder. So as you can see, I have say cd CASTEP like that because that is the folder that I'm going to work on. So this is the folder that I have extracted. As you can see, this one is this one. So once I do that, now I need now to continue with the installations that I need. Now become the super user. Now remember, you have to do that. You type this one, press enter, wait for the installation. Once it finishes, type the next one. Now if you are prompted to choose yes or no to install new files, please press Y. Yes. So now we go to the folder, become the super user by doing this, and here you might be required to input your password if you have not already put it. Now once you do that, use the make command to install some files. You might get some warnings which are okay. And now type, after make command finishes, type make install, and after that type the next command like that, mpi, to generate the following two folders, castep.serial and castep.mpi. These folders, this is where the castep compiled exe or the compiled file of CASTEP will be here. So it will be here in obj folder. So CASTEP mpi. Now this is what we'll be calling when we want to run something. And now we come here, you will see that we also have castep.serial. You can see this one. So these two folders, they are very, very important before compiling. Now this is compiling. Before you compile, these two folders will not exist here. They will not exist. In the obj folder, you will see these commands generate a lot of data, and you will get this. Now once you do that, to generate k-points, you need to install the k-pointGridGenerator from this and tar it or unzip it and copy it to C CASTEP. So once you get that, now you can see where it is. So let me show you where it is. This is it. So I copied this one here and I put it here. So it's a Java files, but for me, I have not used it. I'll show you a few more tricks on how to get the k-points and without going through all these loops or hoops. Yes, so but if you want to use it, you can use it. It's free. So install Nano using this command. Nano is for editing path files, but I have not yet understood how to use it. Now use the following, and then the following commands, you have to run them in order. So for Nano, I don't know how to use Nano. I'm sorry for that. I don't know how to use Nano because I installed Nano, but Nano is supposed to enable me to edit or to add path to, and now I don't know how to install this thing. I don't know how to edit it. I don't know anything. But so to exit, Control X. So but I know what you need to do is to you can put, I even forgot, I don't know about it. So please go and learn on how to use nano. I don't know how to use it. Now run these commands, install these ones. They'll install some files and commands to install kplib and java, so they are also important for CASTEP. All of these ones, these are 1 2 3 4 5. Install each of them and do that installation and finish everything. Now once you have done that, now we relaunch Ubuntu and add the following. So now, for example, we have our Ubuntu here. Our CASTEP is there, but if we do this, command not found, even if we do this, command not found. So we must have a path. We must tell Ubuntu where this CASTEP is. Where is it? So we have to tell it where the folder is, so where the files are. So we come here. So if we do this, for example, copy, and then we come here, we add it here. So we know that our folder is here. We know that our object, this is MPI. So that means if we run CASTEP, if we do serial, we have serial. If I press enter like that, it's not there. It is not there. That folder is not there. Does not exist. So what you do, we have to come here. We need to copy this. And we need to add it here. So like that. And then now we come here, we copy. I hope it will run. Command not found. I think it's up something, so I'm going to fix this and get back to you. So now I hope I have fixed this one. So let me try again. Copy. So probably it's just the hyphens here. Let us see. Yes, now it is okay. So as you can see, it's very sensitive. Even if for double hyphens, it's very sensitive. So I have added this path. So if I try and do now CASTEP.serial like that, so it's okay. Now it is okay. If you get this, it's okay. But if we do CASTEP.mpi, it's not there. So I must also add this folder, this path, the path file location. So there is a way of adding this path file. So if we do CASTEP.mpi, we have it. Now it's okay. So now the next step now is to know how to create this cell file, the parameter file, the pseudo potentials, all of those things. We are going to do it together. So one more thing, please remember that this one might be different for Windows 11, of which I am going to work on Windows 11 and see what happens. I was getting some errors when I was compiling in Windows 11, so that's why I am using now Windows 10. So for that marks the end of this tutorial. So compiling CASTEP is not that hard, and CASTEP is a very, very reliable software. So please, it's not as hard, it's very, very easy. So this is how you compile. Yeah, and you can see there is for dummies and so on and so forth. So I'm going to put all these links. Everything. I'll put all these, especially this one, step number 5, I'll put in the description. So in case you need to run anything, you can always do it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for those who are subscribing. I'll focus more now on first principles, calculations, and density functional theory. I have moved away from discrete element modeling for quite some time. So thank you and all the best.